Hi everyone, it's Kendy Jane. Today we're going to do a foundation review, and I have worn it for about 3 days. This is my 3rd day of wearing it, and it's the Physicians Formula Healthy Complex. It's got a sunscreen of 20, an SPF of 20. It's a hydrating formula that's got hyaluronic acid in it in the form of sodium salts. Okay, my face is cleansed and moisturized. I always try new formula the way I do all formulas. I always wear a primer to blur out my pores, and I've used the Maybelline Baby Skin because I find this is a dupe for Mineral Veil. I'm going to compare the ingredients to let you know that for sure. But when you put it onto your skin, it feels just like Forever Makeup Forever Mineral Veil. So in the Physicians Formula, I'm in a WC1, and I'm going to apply it over my primer with a beauty blender, because that's how I always do my makeup. Okay, so first I shook the bottle, and it's got a doe foot applicator similar to Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, and I'm gonna add it here. It has a light smell of paint. I've never smelt this in a foundation before, but that's what it smells like to me, like paint. And it's, like I said, medium buildable foundation. Now I already have my eye makeup on, which is the MAC Jeremy Scott collaboration. It feels so good to use cool colors because we've had warm colors for so long. I'm going to just apply a light coat and then go back and apply some wherever I think I need more. That's where my redness is. That's how I apply mine. I used to use a really nice makeup brush, but I'd always come back and smooth it out with this anyways, so now I just use a beauty blender. And I'm in WC1. There are 16 shades to this foundation. Okay. This is about the 3rd time I've worn it. The first time I wore it with Dr. Brandt's Pores No More. And I found it did fine. So okay. And we're going to also try, it says it's new. I don't know how long ago this came out. It's a concealer, and it has sunscreen of 30 in it. It's Still Ready full coverage concealer, and it's got SPF 30, and this is recommended by the Skin Cancer Foundation. So, and it comes with a little beauty blender made by Physicians Formula, and it's really nice because it has a flat edge with a point to get into the corner of your eye. And this is what it looks like. It has a pump on it. So I used to use the back of my hand. Now I use that little palette, but I'll put it on the back of my hand today. It's pretty thick, but most concealers are pretty thick. Okay, and I'm going to just dab a few dabs under my eye. And I normally put some on the top of my nose. And in my Cupid's bow a little bit. I like how it goes up into the corner of your eye, this little sponge. The only thing, I didn't wet this little sponge. I should have wet it before. I find it spreads better when you have a wet beauty sponge. Let me get this one. This one's a little damp. Probably put a little bit too much, but that's okay. The color I'm using is light. I think there was only maybe 3 different colors in this. I'm going to check and make sure. But it feels, it feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel too heavy. And I'm going to put a little bit, I don't have any Physicians Formula powder, but I have this Healthy CoverGirl powder. I'll just dab under my eyes. Okay. Just to set it. Okay, let me spread this a little bit. Okay, and I have one more product, new product from Physicians Formula. One more new product. It's a bronzer in light. If I can get it out of here. I've been trying this also. I didn't want to come and have first impressions. I wanted to wear it for a full day after I had worn it for a few days. Because really, I know with first impressions, it's just showing you something really quick. This way, I've worn it for a few days and I can give you an accurate evaluation of it at the end of the day. And this one's called Butter Bronzer. Maru Maru Butter Bronzer. And it smells just like coconut. And let's see what it says. It's a Brazilian luxury. And I'm sure, yeah, it has coconut oil in it. Okay. Let me add this, bronze my face up with this. And this is the lightest shade. Gives you a nice little natural contour. Take some powder and blend that in a little bit. The smell is very nice if you like coconut. Contour my nose a little bit there. And I'll put a little bit here, real lightly. Okay. I'm going to take that same CoverGirl powder and just kind of blend it in with a powder brush. This will be good. Okay, and we'll put a little bit of highlight. And I have the Physicians Formula Pearl, Translucent Pearl Highlight. Which is one of my favorites now. I find it's not too heavy, and it's good to wear for an everyday highlight. Okay. I'm going to add a little blush. I have one right here. This is the NARS Orgasm Blush. If I can open it, there we go. This color. Okay. Okay, and everything seems to rest into my line here between my eyes. I don't find that it's resting in my pores right here, but I will wear it today, and it's about 11 o'clock a.m. I'll check back with you tonight, and we'll see how it did today. Alrighty. Okay guys, I've found this foundation has held up very nicely. It has settled in. Like I said, this was starting to settle in when I put it on. But as far as my pores right here, it doesn't seem to have settled into those. Still has a nice hue. I like the color of it. It looks very natural on my skin. I really can't say that much wrong about it. Looking at it, it has settled in a little bit here. But I still rather my Die Hard foundation, my Giorgio Armani. I just like the way it looks on my skin, but I can't say I'm going to wear this one. I really like how it looks on my skin. Let's see if it transfers to my phone. I'm just going to hold it and see if it comes off. It seems like it's dried. A little bit has transferred onto the phone. Little bit. And I wanted to show y'all what time it is. It's 6:23. You can see my beautiful daughter on that picture. But it's held up since about 11 o'clock. I'd say if you want to try this foundation, it's worth the $11.97 or $11.95 that I paid for it. And as far as the concealer, it seems like it has settled in a little bit. You can see all my lines under my eyes, and I normally don't see that with the Shape Tape, so I don't think I'd be wearing this concealer again. Still like the little puffy that came with it. The bronzer still looks good, and you know, I don't smell the paint smell from the foundation anymore, but I do smell the bronzer. I can still smell a slight smell of coconut. So if you don't like the way the coconut smells, you might not like the bronzer. But I like the way it looks, and it's supposed to be really healthy for your skin. It's dermatologist tested. It's I think this is a cruelty-free brand also. If you into cruelty-free and buying only cruelty-free. So I'd give the foundation a thumbs up. I'm not going to be wearing the concealer again, and I will wear the bronzer if I can take the coconut smell. So that's it for my review today. Thanks for watching, and have a rest of your day, a happy rest of your day. Thank you, and until next time, bye.